This masterclass is for all the creative entrepreneurs, the mid-career pivoters, and big dreamers who just need a little bit of help figuring out how to map out exactly how you're gonna make all of your career dreams happen in this one lifetime. It's not about titles, it's not about labels, it's about dreaming out of the box and custom designing a career path that's as unique as you are.
Masterclass.com, Elaine Welteroth, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, teaches designing your career. A masterclass here for creative people or people that want to create their own career out of whatever you're passionate about. Let's take a dive into this. We'll be talking about masterclass.com as a whole. We'll be talking about who this is for, side hustles, is this worth it? And I have some additional resources in the video, in the link in the description below as well for you to check out. Okay, so just right off the bat here, I am a paying member of masterclass.com. I do pay for my membership, but I also am an affiliate of them, which means if you do use my link in the video description below, I will make a small commission at no additional charge to yourself. So thank you in advance if you do decide to sign up for Masterclass with my link. And I've taken about 23 different Masterclasses so far, and I have other reviews and overviews on YouTube here that you can check out on my channel, and I will be doing more as the more come about. So anyways, let's get into this. Let's talk about this. Let's go. And if you do want to jump ahead anytime in this video, there is an outline with time markers and stuff in the video as well. So let's talk about masterclass.com as a whole first, because you do get access to all the classes with your membership. So that's a pretty good deal. It used to be you paid for individual courses, but at the time of making this video, there's also a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not, dissatisfied or whatever, you can watch a few classes and decide for yourself. But anyways, let's take a look at some of the other classes and stuff and some of the features and what masterclass.com is all about if you're not familiar with it. Okay, so here we are on masterclasses.com homepage, and there are many different categories and over 100 classes going on in here. They add new classes every month, which is really cool. I've just watched some of these new ones on spray painting and abstract art, wilderness survival. I just watched those ones, and there's coming soon new classes coming up. So they add a bunch of new ones every month. And some of the other categories, for example, here we have arts and entertainment, we have music, we have writing, we have food, we have business, we have design and style, we have sports and gaming, we have science and tech, we have home and lifestyle, we have community and government, we have wellness. So lots of different categories here. The one we're doing today is probably in the business and business category. And just to give you an idea of some of the other business ones. Buying and selling real estate, sales and persuasion, effective authentic communication, advertising and creativity, and a couple other ones are really cool. I did this art of negotiation, which is really good video series here, or masterclass or whatever. All the classes do come with a PDF. There's also an online community. We're going to take a look at those in a second here. You could get this for your computer. You can watch it on your computer. There's an iOS app. There's an Android app. There's a Roku app. There's an Amazon app. And like I said before, you get a one-time fee or month or yearly fee that you pay. And this is at the time of making this video. These things can change. And so, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee as well at the time of making this video. So it's a little bit more than a Netflix subscription. I've really been enjoying all these classes. I've taken 23 of these classes already, and I'm just scratching the surface. So there's a lot of really cool stuff. And like I said, so let's talk about designing your career here. All the master classes come with a PDF. Hers is 42 pages long. There's also a community that we're going to take a look at in a bit. And then of course the videos and stuff. So let's take a little peek at the PDF here. This one's just an outline. Meet your instructor, designing your career blueprint, discover your zone as genius, find your zone, create your lane lists, make your mind map. These kind of go along with the videos that are in the course as well. Some of the PDFs and some of the classes are a little different, but this one is pretty much lined up with the videos as well. How to tell your story with a resume, a mock resume. There are assignments in here too that you're going to do. Map out your own, like with this one here. Find your zone, mock resume. The art of informational interview, and then pick your lanes, and then a couple other things down here. Take some meetings, another assignment. So like I said, these all go along with the video. One thing about the videos, when you're watching the videos, they don't tell you, okay, stop and do this assignment. You have to look at the PDF for that, which is kind of one thing I don't like about Masterclass.com. I mean, I've been watching enough of them that I know, oh, download the PDF, go along with it. But I wish in the videos they would say, okay, stop and do this assignment or something or whatever. But that's just their system. And as you can see here, you meet the instructor, little history of her. And then she talks about creating a blueprint and stuff for your career. And there's stuff you can write down here. And again, these go along with the videos. So let's take a look at the videos. Now this is a 2-hour and 1-minute course with 15 different videos. Former Teen Vogue editor-in-chief and TV host teaches you how to harness your value, skills, and passions to create the career path of your dreams. As you can see, all the videos here. And there is a community as well, which we'll get into a bit. And then you can watch the videos separately as well. So, like I said, the PDF kind of goes along with the videos here in this course. So meet your instructor. We went over that. Uncover your zone of genius. She teaches you how to draw from your early childhood interests to unearth the passions, talents, skills, and values that will form the foundation of a limitless career. Building your career blueprint. There's a 3-step framework to build the career of your dreams. And again, there is all this stuff in the PDF. She talks about making mind maps. And I also have a recommendation for mind mapping software that I'll show you real quick here. This is xmind.net. It's the mapping software is called Xmind. She doesn't recommend this. I'm just recommending this because she goes over a whole thing where she maps out her career paths and choices and stuff like that. And I've been using mind mapping software for a long time, and it's really cool for busting out different thoughts and ideas and paths and stuff like that. And she shows an example like this one right here of how one of hers started. All right, so that's that video there, building your blueprint. And then building your network. Relationships are everything. She describes the mentors, friendships, and friends and family members who have guided her through her career, and offers advice on how to build your own. She calls them board of advisors, even if they're like whatever, friends and stuff like that. And then she goes into search for opportunities in side hustles. Now, at the beginning of this video, I told you that I'm an affiliate of Masterclass.com. And so if you use my link in the video description below, I'm going to make a small commission. That's like one of my side hustles. I make money doing that. So thank you in advance if you do use my thing. But she talks about different side hustles and stuff like that. Her motto and work outside of the work. In this lesson, she teaches you how to carve out opportunities even when you can't quit your day job. So do an hour before work, do an hour after of your job or whatever. So a lot of cool advice in there. And I also have some additional links in the video description below on some side hustles and stuff that I've taken part in and to make some money with, aside from affiliate marketing and stuff like that. So check that out as well if you want to. Take the leap to be your own boss. So another video here. What are the questions you should ask yourself before venturing out on your own? This lesson is creative entrepreneurs, side hustles, and mid-career pivoters who are ready to take the leap. And then you have to make a game plan for your financial confidence. Obviously, you're not just going to quit your job one day and that's it. She talks about how she saved up money and stuff like that, and then took the leap. Teaches you how to build transitional business plan and all that fun stuff. And then strategizing your work-life balance. Burnout is real. She talks about how she got burnt out because she kept saying, yes to everything and stuff like that and different things like that. She may not always be a master in self-care, but and kind of in one of the first videos too, she talks about your values. You know, I'm jumping back, but kind of relates to this subject too here. You know, what matters to you more than money? She says those are your values, and then you have to ask yourself why. And then once you have like different things in your mind map printed out, your blueprint, whatever, it's easier to make choices and stuff like that, so you don't get burned out. Really cool, you know, what's it called? Mindset stuff and everything like that. Present yourself for opportunity. Here she talks about getting dressed for the job you want. So video 10 here is marketing, the art of putting yourself and your work out there. She talks about, you know, social media, doing stuff on a free budget because social media is free and all kind of stuff like that, using Instagram and stories and other social media platforms and stuff like that. There's a bunch of other classes that you could find online about just social media marketing. This is just kind of an overview, or strategies and stuff like that. Then she talks about building your team. Everyone needs a team of people. She teaches you how to break the traditional mold when hiring, firing, and leading your team. And then essential writing skills. She teaches you how to defeat writer's block and find your voice. Talks about like copying different people's emails and stuff like that. Not, you know, plagiarizing, but copying. I use a program called Grammarly. Really, really good for that. I'll throw that in the link in the video description below as well. Then the next video is about you're not an imposter. You know, everyone feels like an imposter sometimes, that kind of stuff. Navigating cancel culture. She got, you know, lots of flack one time for an article she did, and she talks about how she dealt with the cancel culture and tips and tricks, stuff like that, of how to navigate around that. And then be your own boss in life. This is just kind of final video, and she shares the reason you should dream bigger sooner than you think. It really will come true. All right, so a lot of jam-packed information in here. It's part lecture, part inspiration, it's part mindset, it's part, you know, talks about skill sets. You know, you got to get some skill sets together, and when you have the PDF and do like the blueprint and stuff like that, you can start working on your plan, I guess, if you want to call it that. So lots of really cool stuff in here, and obviously you're gonna have to put the work in to get results. That's the whole point of any class. You could just watch the class, get some tips and tricks, say okay, cool, whatever. But if you put the time and effort in, you're gonna start seeing results. Obviously things aren't gonna change overnight. So is her class worth it for masterclass.com? I would say yes, and I would say no, and I'm going to tell you why for both of those reasons I give. You have to pay for an annual membership for masterclass.com, and at the time of making this video, but you know, it could change, and maybe they'll charge different for different classes. If you only want to watch one video or one masterclass, I don't think it's worth it. But the fact that they include everything, you know, it's definitely worth it in my opinion, because you have so many other whatever your interests are. I have lots of interests. I like a lot of the creative stuff. I did a lot of the music classes already. In fact, you go to my progress here, and then I'll watch ones that I know I'm never going to do anything in, like I did Christina Aguilera filmmaking. I'm never going to make films, but I thought it was really interesting to watch like James Cameron, to go through a lot of his like stuff and like that. And then Surviving Wilderness, Jesse Krebs, really cool masterclass. Power storytelling, spray paint and abstract art, mental strength, ukulele. There's a wide range of topics on here. There's a lot of business classes. There's a lot of writing stuff. There's a lot of food ones, which I haven't even looked at yet. So as a whole, yes, masterclass is definitely worth it, in my opinion. Because there's so much stuff and so much value and so much stuff you can learn. Let's take a look at the community here. I almost forgot about that. Now this masterclass just came out today, so this community is just started. So let's take a look at it though. You have different categories here. I even put one in there, my own post for, I recommend that mind map software. And then you can introduce yourself, and then there's different things on here. Financial planning, for example, uncovering your zone of genius, or your zone of genius, what's yours, always side hustling, blah, blah, blah. And you can go in here and, join the community. And every class has a community page, which is cool. You can go to community home here. And there's all kind of different stuff going on from all the different classes. So yeah, really, really cool. These are the latest classes. There's new classes added every month. I've taken all 3 of these classes actually at this point. I like taking the new ones when they come out. And like I said, if you do use my link in the video description below, I will make a small commission and no additional charge to yourself. So thank you in advance. If you have any questions, you can please leave them in the comments below. And I also have some other resources down in the description of the video below as well. That is all for now, and I will talk to you soon.